Hey there, fellow Americans. Have you heard the shocking news about the executive order that's about to rock the Social Security system on November 15? If you're one of the millions of Americans relying on Social Security benefits, you need to pay close attention to what I'm about to share. Before we dive deep into these crucial changes, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on important updates that could affect your financial future. You wake up one morning, check your bank account, and notice your Social Security benefits have changed dramatically. This isn't a hypothetical scenario, it's a reality that many Americans might face following the new executive order. But what exactly does this mean for you and your loved ones? How will these changes impact your monthly benefits? And most importantly, what can you do to prepare? The executive order in question aims to modernize and streamline the Social Security Administration's processes, but it comes with significant implications for beneficiaries. One of the most striking aspects is the implementation of enhanced verification procedures. The Social Security Administration will now conduct more frequent and thorough reviews of benefit eligibility, potentially affecting millions of recipients. Think about it: when was the last time you had to verify your eligibility? For many, it's been years, and this new order is about to change that completely. Let's talk numbers for a moment. Currently, over 65 million Americans receive Social Security benefits, and preliminary estimates suggest that anywhere from 3 to 5 million beneficiaries could see changes in their payment status. These changes aren't just about cutting benefits, they're about ensuring the system's integrity and sustainability. But what does this mean for the average recipient? The new measures will introduce more stringent verification requirements, including more frequent medical reviews for disability beneficiaries and increased income verification for SSI recipients. You might be wondering why this executive order is being implemented now. The answer lies in the growing concerns about the Social Security Trust Fund's long-term sustainability. According to recent projections, the fund could be depleted by 2034 if significant changes aren't made. This executive order is part of a broader strategy to ensure the system's longevity, but it comes with immediate challenges for current beneficiaries. One of the most significant changes involves the disability review process. Under the new order, the SSA will increase the frequency of continuing disability reviews. If you're receiving disability benefits, you might be required to undergo reviews every 18 to 24 months, rather than the current 3 to 7 years. This change alone could affect hundreds of thousands of beneficiaries. Are you prepared for more frequent reviews? Do you have your medical documentation in order? The income verification process is also getting a major overhaul. The SSA will now have enhanced access to various databases to cross-reference beneficiary income information. This means that if you're working while receiving benefits, or if you have other sources of income, you'll need to be more vigilant about reporting these earnings. The penalties for non-compliance are becoming more severe, with potential benefit suspensions and even legal consequences for serious violations. But it's not all challenging news. The executive order also introduces some positive changes, including the modernization of the SSA's technology infrastructure. This means faster processing times for new applications, more efficient communication methods, and improved online services. The SSA is finally entering the digital age, but this transition period might cause temporary disruptions in service delivery. Have you considered how these technological changes might affect your interaction with the SSA? Another crucial aspect of the executive order focuses on preventing fraud and abuse. The SSA will implement advanced analytics and artificial intelligence to detect suspicious patterns and potential fraud. While this is excellent news for protecting the system's integrity, it might mean more frequent verification requests and documentation requirements for legitimate beneficiaries. How comfortable are you with these enhanced monitoring systems? For those receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI, the changes are particularly significant. The asset limit verification process is becoming more stringent, with the SSA gaining better access to financial institution data. This means your bank accounts, investments, and other assets will be more closely monitored. Are you aware of the current SSI asset limits? Have you reviewed your financial situation recently? The executive order also addresses the representative payee program. If you're managing benefits for someone else, or if someone manages your benefits, expect more frequent reviews and additional documentation requirements. The goal is to better protect vulnerable beneficiaries, but it means more responsibility for representative payees. Are you prepared for these increased oversight measures? Let's talk about what you can do to prepare for these changes. First, gather all your important documentation, medical records, income statements, asset information, and any other relevant paperwork. Create a comprehensive file that you can easily access when needed. Having your documentation organized will make the increased review processes much smoother. Second, stay informed about the specific changes that might affect your category of benefits. Different beneficiaries will face different challenges. Disability beneficiaries should focus on maintaining current medical documentation, while SSI recipients should pay special attention to asset and income limits. What category do you fall into, and have you identified the specific changes that will affect you? Third, consider setting up an online account with the Social Security Administration if you haven't already. With the increased focus on technology, having online access to your benefits information will become more important than ever. The My Social Security portal will be a crucial tool for managing your benefits and staying compliant with new requirements. The timing of these changes is particularly challenging, considering the current economic climate. With inflation affecting everyday expenses and many Americans still recovering from the financial impact of recent years, any changes to Social Security benefits could have significant consequences. How will these changes affect your monthly budget? Have you started planning for potential adjustments? It's also important to understand the appeals process under the new system. If you disagree with a decision regarding your benefits, you'll still have the right to appeal, but the process might look different. The executive order includes provisions for streamlining the appeals process, but this could mean shorter deadlines and different documentation requirements. Are you familiar with your rights and the appeals process? For those nearing retirement age, these changes might affect your retirement planning. The enhanced verification processes could mean longer processing times for new applications, so you might need to start the application process earlier than previously recommended. Have you factored these potential delays into your retirement timeline? The executive order also addresses how the SSA communicates with beneficiaries. Expect more electronic communications and fewer paper notices. This shift towards digital communication could be challenging for some beneficiaries, particularly older adults or those with limited internet access. How comfortable are you with digital communications, and do you have a plan for staying informed? Looking ahead, these changes are likely just the beginning of broader reforms to the Social Security system. The executive order sets the stage for future modifications as the SSA works to ensure the program's long-term sustainability. What other changes might we see in the coming years, and how can we best prepare for them? Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to navigating these changes. Stay informed, keep your documentation updated, and don't hesitate to seek assistance if you need it. There are resources available, including legal aid organizations and Social Security advocacy groups, that can help you understand and adapt to these changes.